So a brief overview of the four main software applications that we've developed internally. Obviously you'll have to use other pieces of software, the Microsoft Word, Excel, Outlook, etc. But these are the packages developed internally, so just worth sort of special mention. We start off life in Case Ratio Offline. So this is an application that is downloaded to your device, and that device can be your laptop from the Microsoft Store, or it can be an app from the Google Play or Apple App Store. Once you download it, you log in for the first time using the same login process as for Case Ratio Online. Under your settings, you'd set your office and the types of files that you wanted to appear in Case Ratio Offline. And then after that, this is the attendance note software that we use to capture information when attending at the police station, the magistrates court, etc. So I'm not going to go through in detail the different booklets, but just to understand that if you are doing an attendance, and that includes a sort of standalone attendance for a prison visit or a conference on a client, then you can use Case Ratio Offline, and in the context of attendance at the police station, MAGs and Crown Court, you should use Case Ratio Offline. And the MAGS Court includes a separate booklet to record duty solicitor attendances. You can also use this booklet just to record a routine call. If a call comes in, there's a routine call booklet. And finally, you can use this as one of the many methods of moving documents from the offline environment to the Case Ratio Online environment. And possibly one of the main reasons to use this application as opposed to any other way of moving the documents from one place to another is in here. For example, you can click to generate an applicant's declaration form, and then clients can sign on screen before being uploaded to the file. And in addition to Case Ratio Offline, we have Case Ratio Online. So Case Ratio Online is our main case management environment, but also our practice management environment. So obviously on Case Ratio Online, this is where we keep all our electronic client files, but in addition, this is where we manage all our accounting as well. So all the details with regards our suppliers and payments to those suppliers are also managed within Case Ratio Online as well. If I go into a particular case, as just one way of accessing the client detail, we can also see that we've got an overview of the client here, including any complaints raised by the client. We can view a client ledger which relates to all of the client's matters, and we've also got the facility to store KYC, know your client documentation, at the client level as well. Accessible from Case Ratio Online is the intranet. The intranet is a place where we run some of the functions in relation to the business which are not client related. So we have the social media feed on the home page. We sometimes run polls in order to take the temperature on certain issues. We have a staff directory under here. Under here we have our HR policies, our compliance policies. This is where we ran our training records, our client satisfaction when clients respond with their questionnaires. This is where we deal with our undertakings register. Also in here, this is where we administer file reviews, appraisals, and booking holiday leave as well. So there's various sort of business related functions in the intranet that tend not to be client related. And then finally, also accessible from Case Ratio Online is the diary. This diary can look like a bit of a beast, but it doesn't take too long to get around once you understand that it can be filtered by date. In this case, I've got a whole month's worth of data. You can filter it by type, you can filter it by particular offices, and this will enable you to narrow down data relatively quickly. Even though here I've got all of the Coventry police stations for a whole month, but then I can use other keywords in the subject in order to narrow it down further. Alternatively, I can look for particular lawyers in order to find what I'm looking for. So 4 main software applications: Case Ratio Offline, the attendance note software; Case Ratio Online, our case management environment; we have the intranet; and we have the diary.